Why are some people gay? From a biological standpoint, it might seem that any level of same-sex attraction would reduce an individual's likelihood of successful reproduction, and exclusive homosexuality would turn an individual into an evolutionary dead end. Yet homosexuality seems to be common throughout humankind. It can be difficult, if not impossible, to get accurate population statistics on a controversial subject as same-sex attraction and sexual experiences. Survey statistics, as well as other estimates of likely statistical rates of same-sex attraction and sexual acts, vary widely. But one fact is undeniable. There are a lot of gay people, both male and female, and for many, it seems that a biologically, perhaps genetically driven same-sex attraction is almost without question. Does this mean that there's a gay gene? If so, why hasn't natural selection eliminated it? There may not be a single definitive answer to the question of why some people are gay. For example, research has shown that female sexuality is much more plastic and socially influenced than is male sexuality, which appears to be largely hardwired. In other words, social influences and childhood experiences are much more likely to influence a woman's sexuality than that of a man. It's also worth noting that homosexuality exists in varying degrees throughout the animal kingdom, and the reasons for same-sex behaviors may or may not be the same across species. The reason a male penguin has a same-sex attraction may not be attributable to the same cause as a ram's same-sex attraction, which may not be attributable to the cause of a human male's same-sex attraction. Or it may be. We simply don't know. Perhaps surprising to some viewers, some forms of sexuality, in particular situation-specific homosexual attraction and behavior, can be adaptive. For our prehistoric ancestors, extended all-male hunting parties may have left both the men and women of a village or clan without any substantial opportunities for reproductive sex. When reproductive sex is impossible, there is no reproductive difference between engaging in non-reproductive sex and engaging in no sex at all. However, in such circumstances, same-sex behavior may reduce intra-group conflict and enhance group cohesion and function. Currently, we can find both men and women in one-sex environments, such as prison or military service, as well as adolescents in one-sex educational environments, engaging in temporary, situation-specific homosexual relationships, and other forms of homoeroticism. In many cases, these same individuals may revert to primarily or exclusively heterosexual behavior when the single-sex situation has passed. Therefore, in some cases, a capacity to engage in and to enjoy homosexual sex and relationships may serve as an important coping mechanism in otherwise strained circumstances. Another reason why genetically predisposed homosexuality may persist in the population is explained by what is known as the balancing selection hypothesis. The balancing selection hypothesis posits that a particular gene or genes may enhance a female carrier's potential for reproductive success, perhaps by making her more attractive to male partners, or making her a more successful mother, or a combination of factors. At the same time, this gene or these genes may increase the likelihood of male offspring being gay. This would essentially balance natural selection between a female carrier's offspring. Female children who inherited the trait would also have enhanced reproductive success, while male inheritors would likely have reduced reproductive potential. However, even this reduced male reproductive potential may have benefited the female siblings, as childless gay males may have historically been more inclined to invest time, effort, and resources into their sisters' children. Moving beyond the genes themselves, and considering outside influences that affect gene expression, there's the older brother effect. Some research has suggested that having older maternal brothers born to the same mother, may increase a man's odds of experiencing homosexual orientation. The more maternal older brothers one has, the more likely he is to be gay. It would appear that, at least in some women, gestating sons alters the in-womb environment for future sons, and makes it more likely that those future sons will be gay men as adults. How precisely this would happen is currently unknown, but some have postulated that it may turn out to be a developed immune response in the mother. If this is true, it would be possible that any or all of the woman's sons could be carriers of the so-called gay gene, but only after a number of births of sons does the gene find this type or prominence of expression. It is possible, even likely, that the differences between strictly heterosexual individuals, an otherwise heterosexual individual capable of situational homosexuality, a bisexual individual, or a strictly homosexual individual, may be a confluence of factors, with any of these factors, alone or in combinations, actually enhancing reproductive success, either for the individual directly or for that person's kin. In the future, with more research, we'll eventually find out at least some of these answers. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and that you'll like, subscribe, and come back and watch more videos. Until next time.